Hello and welcome back to the OS Taiko World Cup 2024. It's the winners bracket finals between Japan, the number 1 seed, and United Kingdom, the number 2 seed. Joining me today is Teasel from the UK. How are you?
Terrible. Japan are going to win. I mean, based off of the seeding purely, I mean, who knows what else could happen. The United Kingdom could have been practicing really hard this week. Like getting into, they've been in this exact position before, and that was back in 2020. And they were satisfied enough. What am I saying there? We were satisfied enough with kind of getting into the podium, but they've been there and done that. So why not make the extra push this week to guarantee that top 2? So everyone kind of seems to think that Japan are the main team that have the advantage here, especially due to their past performances across all of the past years of Taiko World Cup. But maybe this could be the time that we see them finally lose a match.
It will be a very uphill battle. It might as well just be a cliff, with UK standing at the bottom of the cliff.
However, the United Kingdom might be the fabled cliff stoppers needed to take down Japan.
Whatever they will have to do, the one pick that Japan lost so far against the number 8 seed Chile was no mod 4, and UK doesn't want to play that. So
yeah.
That's the map type gone that Japan lost so far.
It is fairly it's quite a shocking ban, because in previous weeks the UK have been the highest scoring team on No Mod 4, and it clearly seems to be the place where Japan has the biggest weakness as well. But perhaps the UK just wanted to focus all of their practice into the other maps in the pool rather than looking at this one, because they maybe felt that Japan would just kind of ban this one anyway. I'm not too sure.
No.
And Japan are going to go with the Hard Rock 2 ban.
Not again.
Yeah, it's seemingly not too popular map this time, but it is a very difficult one. Definitely, if one team kind of favors Hard Rock more over another, then it's so difficult to make the win on that map if you are that team that is not the Hard Rock specialist. And even though Japan are very good at everything, I definitely feel like fast Hard Rock is kind of leaning towards one of their weaknesses.
Yeah. And they're picking straight into one of UK's weaknesses, which is why I'm surprised this is not banned. Hidden 1. Yeah,
the UK have been banning Hidden 1 for the majority of this tournament, or at least avoiding it at all costs. They haven't done too well on it, so maybe just the style of map this one is, like, sure, there is reading and it is lower SV in that, but maybe the higher BPM of the map just kind of helps them with that.
I don't know, this map in particular, every time I try to play this, it's high BPM, you would think it's comfortable, and then it's like 0.6 SV, which is incredibly uncomfortable to read.
Yeah. It's a tough one. At least the song's good.
Yes, indeed. I enjoy both Hidden songs. I enjoy Hidden 2 more, which is also an OS original.
Yeah. And
I'm sure we're going to see it later.
I hope so. It's too good not to play.
Agreed.
Alright, the predictions are honestly a bit more spread than I expected. We have 90% to Japan, 10% to the UK, but there is still 6.5 minutes left on the voting, so that may change. Particularly as we're going to see the performance on the first map before that comes down, so...
But right now UK's in the lead.
Yeah,
classic joke.
Mango doing Daniel's never mind with 1.8 million.
Yeah, that's not even possible. Just breaking the score algorithm of Score V2. Self-destruction.
Looks like everyone's off to a really good start here, though. Japan does have an accuracy lead, but everyone still has that combo. Never mind, Shamron does not have that combo. Still has the accuracy, though.
Yeah, that's something that UK very much does not have. Japan still has 2 double S's going, but UK, Daniels is sitting at barely 96%. Mango just dropping the 98% and the combo.
Yeah, I feel like the bursts in this map are quite deceptive as well, as you're just kind of saying with everything. Like, 250 BPM isn't very slow at all. And having the slow SV mixed in with it can just make it kind of difficult to read. But in that slower section of the map, we've gone from 30,000 score difference to 110,000 score difference.
And it's great because Mango's not in the rhythm of this section. And now we have entered the slowest portion of the map.
We only have 2 full combos left, one on each side, Grape Tea and Gohigi.
Yep, Grape Tea not even holding a double S, so that's dropped.
Oh, Daniel picking up loads of misses. Just unable to read the section. Gohigi drops the full combo as well. Loads of misses there. It's down to Grape Tea.
Yeah, this final section is incredibly rude, and we see one of the largest score differences we have seen in a while. Like,
yes,
I feel like the last time we've seen anything larger than 500,000, which is already large, was maybe round of 32. A dominant opening performance from Japan.
Great
no
team,
full combos.
No! Oh, it was so good. So close. But yeah, everyone kind of like everyone decided Japan doing very, very well. No player getting more than 10 100s, and every single player on single digit misses as well. UK, of course, struggling a lot more in that one. Even one of the players getting a C rank. I myself have been in this exact situation before, so totally understand. But that's kind of okay though. That was Japan's first pick. UK probably knew that they didn't have super strong scores in that one. So they're going to be going over to Nomad 1 now.
No miss.
Yeah, they've picked it. They can't miss.
Yeah, that's how it works. Or maybe Japan will just do that instead, with double S's as well. Don't think UK would want that.
No. I mean, maybe Japan will go for 50% full combos. It's doable. Very difficult.
Back in the warm-up days, that's sometimes something players try to do. Or play the map fully inverted. Those are good times.
Yeah. Bring back warm-ups.
I can understand why they're gone, but sometimes it's fond memories.
Absolutely.
Partially.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think warm-ups were gone by the time I started casting World Cup, so never got to experience them properly myself, but here we go, intro stream. 63 score lead in favor of Japan. Everyone inside the UK dropping double S in the intro. Japan still has 2, Kanten and Ekomusa. Oh, early miss from Mango.
Didn't look at the difficulty name.
Yeah. Kinda letting everyone down here. But it's alright, it was fairly early on in the map. It's not creating too much of a score lead in favor of Japan.
Yeah, we only just reached the combo cap as well, so not much lost in that regard. And as has been usual,
miss on the finisher. Well, that's it.
There's quite a bit of map left, thankfully, and quite a lot of different kinds of map as well.
Yeah, precisely. That's the thing with this map, it feels very kind of full flavor-esque. It's a very interesting type of no mod one. I feel like that's been the case this whole year. But Cloggy Bobby finding a miss of their own, only one full combo left on the side of the UK. It's not looking great for their first pick of this match. A 65,000 score lead in favour of Japan going into the second guy.
Yeah, UK slowly needs Japan to see a few misses here, because that's a large scoreline and we only have about a minute left.
Yeah, it's Japan just really aren't lighting this up. Their accuracies are so high, they're all on the full combo. 80,000 score difference, less than a quarter of the map left to go. It's looking like it's going to be an early breakpoint. We do have these final streams though. Will any of our players note lock them? Doesn't seem like it.
Can't find a few 100s, but that's about it. It does mean we will not have a scored MVP for the map. That's it.
Breakpoint this early on in the match. And look at those scores from Japan. 5 100s, 10 100s, and 11 100s. All full combos. The UK does have a very strong team score though. Gohigi with a full combo, 7 100s. Mango with only 4 misses, although split a couple of times with 23 100s. And Cloggy will be not too far behind, 21 100s, 7 misses. Very respectable team score on this one. But unfortunately, not enough to take down Japan.
As is so often the case.
Yes, yeah. But not to worry, Japan are gonna go for Hidden 2.
Very much not a surprising pick, but I'm very happy that it is picked. Again, also original. And also just straight up banger song. I think the artist described that they wanted some kind of flames of war feeling with the song, and definitely 100% achieved that.
Yeah, I played this map again myself, just kind of refreshing myself in a couple of maps from this pool earlier this afternoon, and so this one it's perfect. There's no faults with it in any capacity. What can you say?
And it's such an interesting map for him too.
Absolutely, yeah. I really, really enjoy the approach that the Hidden Pool has taken in these later stages this year. Instead of just being purely slow and like purely speed. Like there's still aspects of the slow SV reading and the high BPM, but it's nowhere near to the level that we've seen in previous years where it just became, can you read 80 BPM SV or can you play 300 BPM but with hidden on, which basically doesn't make a difference anyway. And yeah, it feels this year that the Hidden Pool really kind of makes the most of what the Hidden mod has to offer, what makes it different from the other things that the other skill sets within this game though.
And I feel like especially... Yeah.
I'm excited to see how these teams perform on it.
The beginning of this map has cruelly low speed, so it is present, but especially the second half has so complicated patterns with doublets and bursts and just normal 1-4, but not common patterns, and everything together is something we rarely see, and it's been mapped so well. And we see, as mentioned, the cruelly low SV has taken 2 United Kingdom players out already.
All 3, actually.
Oh.
My mind also finding a miss. We're already only down to 2 full combos. One of them, Great T, still on the double S. The SV in this map is strangely difficult. You get the Ki section where the SV is slowly getting slower and slower. So you really have to keep that concentration up. But we also have high SV sections like this one. And unfortunately for the UK, this is looking like it's going to be really convincing win for Japan. Making up a difference of 206,000 points is... we never really see anything like that.
Yeah, but it just shows how absolutely dominant Japan is, especially with the hidden mod. And it's fair to say, they've always been so hidden. And speed at some parts of the past also, but especially speed. No, especially hidden. You cannot touch Japan.
Definitely not. And that score lead is already extended to 450,000. If you look at the... I couldn't even... Oh my days.
Why did you begin a sentence that would possibly...
I wasn't even gonna say the name. I wasn't even gonna say the status of it. So, look down at the bottom left, you'll see something cool.
But that's a location. How could you? But still 100. How even?
I hate this game. I hate the power that's been bestowed upon to me.
Sorry, it's 2 100s.
That is insane.
The only full combo on the map, and it's 2 100s.
Multiple other players though, just again, not far behind. Only a couple of misses and only a handful of 100s as well.
It's truly the Japan mod, and UK is responding with 3 mod. So I think both teams have performed on very well in the past pools.
Perhaps the UK are maybe wanting to take advantage of maybe going more a hard rock route on this one. I'm not too sure. Oh, well, we have Over the Hedge 2015, who is, I don't know, aged down, I guess, from 10 years old to 9 years old. And, of course, one of the staple hard rock players for the UK. Gohigi in there as well. Mango generally staying with the hidden, but I think with the style of map it is. The UK have a really great lineup for this one. The Japan will too, but they're taking their time to think about who to actually put into this one.
I think UK has an advantage if they're playing against only Grape Tea, even though it's Grape Tea. It's not standard, where 1v3 can end with a single player winning.
I think it'd be a very difficult... I think it'd be a very difficult thing to do. To win 1v3, but if any person in this game could do it, it is Grape Tea.
We slowly see players on the Japan side. Eriha and Shamurin joining Grape Team against the UK.
And it's the first time we're seeing Eriha for this match, along with Over the Hedge 2015 as well.
Good luck, have fun. Okay. That is a perfect response. So we see triple hidden hard rock from Japan, as you would expect. And UK has 5 mods. Mango's not going hidden hard rock.
Yeah, so Japan does have the mod advantage here by one mod giving them an extra 60,000 score, but does mean that they are playing something that's theoretically more difficult. Naturally, that is going to give Japan an early lead.
At the moment, it's mostly the mod advantage. It's also a little bit the accuracy, but it's mostly the one mod advantage, which can go up to 60,000 if everyone double S. Right now, it's still 2 players doing that. We found the first miss. But UK trades, and because the accuracy is a bit behind, among the mod advantage Japan has, they were not able to catch up at all, and they're now falling behind.
Mrs. Romerijo's though is going to help. However, if the UK are going to be wanting to win this point, not giving away yet another break point, they need Japan to be making more mistakes here. There's only a foot of the map left to go. There's one.
Yes. Quite massive too, feels like. Looking for score, just going down my 10k instantly.
And another
one. But it needs to be other players as well, because Shamarin's still holding a bit for combo for Japan. UK, Viva has...
not dropping though for Japan. There is another.
So, 2 full combos remaining on the UK side, but the mod advantage that Japan has might just be too much.
If Japan want to win this one, Great T has got hold on to that full. Yes, I did it!
You did it!
Come on, UK, you got this! No!
427! That is literally a single 100.
I did everything I could.
You did everything you could. You tried to do it for your country, but in the end, it didn't matter.
I mean... I'm lost for words.
I think this is a score difference you've never seen in Japan match before.
Yeah, you never do. It's more akin to the previous match that we have seen this match so far. Hundreds of thousands, at least tens of thousands though normally. 427 though? That is extraordinary performance from the UK, almost being able to take a point from Japan like that. But fortunately, my pickings of 7-0 are still intact.
Mine aren't. I forgot what I put, but it wasn't 7-0. I forgot to do them last week anyway, so I'm out of the competition for pickings. I put 7-3.
7-3, okay.
I don't know what I was thinking. That was 2 days ago.
So what you're thinking,
double time one.
And what you're hoping for, is another, like a Brazil-Taiwan situation. Japan have got 4 points now, but you're ready for the UK to come back and reverse sweep the whole thing now.
Yep.
Except that wouldn't be 7-3, but...
Is this the first time we see double time this weekend? Oh yeah, it would be 7-4. In which case, my pickings would still be screwed.
Oh,
you know, they could go 3 points and then Japan takes 3 points again.
Sure. You know what, let's go for that then.
Yeah. Okay, I'm checking. This is indeed the first time we see double time this weekend.
Yes,
the mod bracket has not been forgotten. Woo!
Yeah, there's been no DT2 either, so... Let's see what our top 2-seeded teams can do on it.
Yeah, DT2 having rude SV on top of being fast. Might make it a bit of a late match pick. We seed 7-3, but that's not late match. That's just mid-late match. Like best 2 points, 2 picks that would have been open still. I don't know what that sentence meant.
Who
anyway,
knows?
double time 1.
Here we go. Alright, UK making no roster changes. Japan going with Grape, T Bang and Neko Musia.
Quite a bit of a different DT1 compared to the last few weeks. Optima to a streamy direction.
Yeah, still generally comes down to being more technical skill and stuff like that. But this one's pretty fast. For the past couple of weekends, our DT1s have been very, very slow. This time, we're back up to 240. We've got the speed back again.
Yeah, last week even had the slowest DT1 in years.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Everyone holding on so far? It's purely an accuracy battle.
Yeah, Japan coming out on top so far. 38,000 score. Mango with a single miss. Relatively clean though. The accuracy stays pretty good.
Yeah, thankfully outside of the streams.
I think it's definitely possible for the UK to come back on this one if a player or two on the... What was that miss, Gohiki? the Kantan section strikes once again.
But it's a bit of a polyrhythm-ish Kantan section.
Yeah.
I don't know what those snaps are, but they're definitely not normal.
The inner Kantan. But... I can't even open my mouth.
UK is gone. And we are now seeing a 150k lead for Japan as we're ending the map with another miss from Gohigi.
Yeah, so looks like it's going to be pretty much impossible for the UK to come back from this one. There was a chance in those streams if a player or two from Japan no blocked on them. But with scores like this, that was never going to happen.
Triple full combo from Japan.
3.326 million on DT1. Grape Tea with 3 100s. My Mind with 10. Nekomusia with 23. All full combos. Mango with a really unfortunate one miss, and Gohigi, I believe, only missing on that the inner Kantan section, unless there was another miss slightly later on. And over the head, doing very well in that as well. Over 1 million score is always great to be seeing in a mod pick in the finals.
And this is not an easy one. Which you could say about the entire pool, but, you know, the streams in this one are wild.
It's no mod 6 time.
Remnants of Turing.
This is a pretty hard map.
Yep, a lot of 1-8 in this one, as you would expect from Speed Tech. Also, the background is some city in Chile, but I forgot which one. But I did ask Google. It makes sense, Ulqui being Chilean.
Yeah.
Maybe that is Ulqui's town. I would assume no?
There would be an interesting way to just kind of dox yourself, just like put like a red circle. Here's my house.
Well, at least judging from the lights, there are a lot of houses to choose from, so it would still be a challenge. But
True,
it's considering how long Chile is, it would narrow down to a very small spot.
Yeah, this map, I do see probably going in favor of Japan, as we have seen with the other maps. But if the UK's picking it as their third pick, I feel like they've got to be like decently confident on it, and they did very well on Free Mod 1, so... You know, maybe this could be another closer map. And if Japan makes enough mistakes, the UK could potentially take that.
Yeah. They just need to be holding on. It's so simple. I think it's also the shortest map we've seen so far.
Alright, here we go. This is very, very speed tech heavy. The UK in the lead.
Yeah, Neko must have found quite a massive drop there, losing both combo and accuracy. So, accuracy might... not in anyone's favor, just tied. No longer tied.
Unfortunate misses from Cloggy Bobby are going to pass the lead back over to Japan. Still within a realm of the UK being able to take it back if Japan finds a decent mistake as well. They've actually got to do that first, which they've kind of shown to not be too fond of doing.
This map does allow for many misses to happen, just like that one, another one from Cloggy Bobby. Japan still holding 2 near double S's. Gohigi Mango with the full combo. Not too far behind, but as it usually is, Japan's accuracy is abnormal, to say the least.
Absolutely. When you have your worst score being a 99.5, early break, what can you do against that?
Just enjoy the music. Another breakpoint, and now Japan is at match point, and it's their pick.
Grape Tea doing it once again, a 2-100 full combo. I think they've had multiple of those this match.
Grape Tea getting 2 100s, Nekomusia also getting 2 100s, but as we know, missed at the beginning. Kanten getting 4 100s, and then we finally get to Gohigi. Also good score, 9 100s, 3 misses. Mango for full combo, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, Grape Tea got a 2-100 full combo in Nebula. Let's see what else. I got a 3-100 full combo in on DT1 and the 2-100 here. Their accuracy is actually just unmatched. Let's see how they hold up on Free Mod 2. Probably very well, I'd hope, as it is their pick.
Yep, and it's a very different map once again from Free Mod 1, but we all remember, because it only happened like 10 minutes ago, the 400 score difference between Japan and UK on Free Mod 1. Could we see something similar happen on this? Lots of... the SV doesn't really change, it's consistently a bit higher than normal and has a lot of streams with tech sections in them, and these finisher ninjas, those are probably going to be something that cause at least one miss, if not more.
There is a lore SV section as well, about 2/3 of the way through the map.
Oh, right.
But it's not bad at all to read.
We will talk about it again when we get there.
Yeah, it definitely feels a lot more like a choke map, like remembering those ninjas and not getting too caught out by them. Because you might hit the finisher, but it might mess up your reading for the patterns that come after.
Indeed. Something we see gimmick maps. If the past couple NM4s did use that exact kind of visual obstruction.
It's kind of like a light gimmick, if you put it that way, yeah.
Let's see. Unsurprisingly, because of aforementioned lowest V section, we do not see any normal hidden from UK. The single mods are hard rock. And there are two of them.
Yeah, very interesting here from Mango Miser. I definitely thought he would have gone for the hidden, but looks like hard rock is a bit more favourable. But yes, 2 mods advantage for Japan here. An extra 120,000 score. It's going to be very difficult for the UK to catch up on that one if Japan have a good performance. And Shamarin off to a bad start.
Quite a massive drop there, and we could see more of those. This map, like No Mod 6, where it didn't really happen, allows for lots of random easy misses because of its combinations of 1-4 and 1-8, on top of the very occasional, very frequent cut finishers.
The good thing is that the finishers do feel fairly intuitive after you've listened to the song a couple of times. So as long as these players have practiced this enough, I don't think it should be too problematic, but there's of course the problems of nerves and all that as well. The UK having to win the next 6 points in a row takes to a tiebreaker, and things aren't looking good as Japan have a lead of 80,000 halfway through the map.
I feel like Mango did get destabilized by one of the shorter patterns leading to finisher. Over the hedge and grape tea trading misses. So it's
Here's
only
our
Gohigan
slogan.
Eriha.
100,000 score lead for Japan. Perhaps this would be where all the hiddens cause them to make mistakes.
If I remember correctly, this is where in Brazil vs Taiwan, at least one hidden life was claimed.
Here though, everyone holds on to the combo. Shamarin picking up lots of 100s, it's not going to be too much for the UK though. Grape Tea does miss, but Mango immediately trades it. Misses from Shamarin. Eriha still in the full combo as well as Gohigi by the looks of it.
1% of accuracy difference between both.
Oh no! Gohigi dropping the full combo, Eriha's the only one left.
And it looks like it might be until the end. It will be!
Oh, doesn't mess up the final ninja.
Which is not a cut.
Great T. He can't be doing this.
Classic. The best thing is the 7 misses weren't even the same spot. They were spread apart, but they were, as you can see, incredibly clean misses with just a single 100.
Absolutely. If we look over the hedge as well, only 1 miss on their part as well. 14 100s, very, very good. The UK did put up a good fight against Japan, but in their usual fashion, they will be sweeping this match 7-0. And they will be advancing on into the Grand Finals winner's position, which is the best place you can be in this tournament.
Yep.
That means in the Grand Finals match, you'll only need to win once in order to take the first place podium position and all the victory that comes with it. The UK's not out of the tournament though. They drop down into the Grand Finals losers, while they will be facing the winner of Taiwan versus the United States later on this afternoon. And that will be at a 16 UTC, so around 2 hours from now.
Definitely a match you do not want to miss, because there's a lot of at stake here. USA never was top 4, except in the very, very, very first TWC. They've never been on the podium. Taiwan has always been at least second place. Interestingly, they've never been third. Maybe that's something UK plans on changing next week if Taiwan does advance.
Yes, Taiwan has had periods of time where they have kind of not been kind of like third, fourth, or second, that kind of area. But they're back here this year. They're so close to it. They want to defend that once again. And, they're going to try to go all the way into the grand finals as well. Hopefully go for that second place or potentially even first place once again. But the USA, as you say, are fighting for this for the first time. They're so determined. And looking at the scores between those two teams, it is so even. It's such a toss-up. It's easily going to be one of the best matches this entire World Cup, if not potentially one of the best matches of any World Cup ever. So, absolutely not one to miss. And hopefully we'll be seeing you at 16 UTC for that one.
Yep, but until then, don't forget to buy banners. There's only 4 teams left, so you have a 1 in 4 chance to buy a banner that will stay in your profile for a year for the winning team of the Taiko World Cup. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in 2 hours.